He's been on a bit of a roll, stretching over a couple seasons.
He's ready and raring to go. He's kind of peeking out ahead there as we throw the green flag on him. We cut him loose again. And again, Kevin Thomas Jr. goes top shelf down the corner along with Kenan McIntosh. Mac behind is going to get crowded into turn number 3 as we're 3 wide for the number 2 spot on the entrance. Wiedemann out front, though. The Colby, Kansas runner trying to make something happen. Meanwhile, McIntosh got into the white stuff down at turn number 3 and 4. He kind of wafted that out over the racetrack. Marking the top edge, giving a little sight line as they come down into the corner and race their way onto the front chute. Down low, big wheelie action coming out, Jade Avedissian, Zach Dom running 4th on the field. KTJ rounds out the top 5, and then it gets a little gnarly from there on back as we got a big move coming out of the 67 car. Look out, a little bit of contact. All the way from the tail of the field. Holy hot mama, Ryan Timms is a-coming. Meanwhile, your race leader out of turn number 4, all by his lonesome. Back behind, single fouls. Chase McDermott hold down the P2 spot. You watch the 40 car getting down into the corner, working tight to the berm. Behind him rolls Zach Dom into 71 to Jade Avedissian. They are slow getting into the corner. It's like quarter throttle or less getting into turn number 3 and then punch it coming out turn number 4. As he runs down Taylor Reimer into 25K car, former teammates. Out to turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Back behind, McDermott's got his hands full holding off Dom, and here comes a bold move down low, and Reimer says, I don't think so. So he'll tap that rear tire down at turn number 3 and 4 and onto the front chute. McDermott riding a wheelie almost the entire straightaway. For the number 67, Mitchell Moles is right there in that mix as well as your race leader. Look out, battles his way through. Wiedemann wheeling hard down to the inside of Hayden Reinbold, who almost makes contact with Andriotti in the 25. Just behind Wiedemann's weaseled his way up through the field. Look out, 25 cars off the track. Andriotti slipped off the high side, and he's out venturing around. That's going to bring out the caution flag. There you go. Here we go. Green flag comes out on this. We'll throw a shade of green on the green car up front. As Wiedemann takes him back down in the corner. Slipped a little wide right there. Oh, McDermott makes contact, and around goes Wiedemann. Into the infield goes your race leader, and the caution comes out. McDermott immediately goes to the high side of the racetrack for the number 40 car and is going to put himself, I believe, to the tail of the field for that. Yeah, he's pulling to the infield. He's got tire down on the number 40 car as well. The odds are against him as we speak.
You think?
Here comes the green flag. Back underway, new race leader. Up front, Zach Dom's going to pull away by 2 car lengths out. Turn number 2 and down and back straightaway. Good luck catching him on the inside. So we'll put this lap into the books. Everybody else down low as well. Meanwhile, you look a little further back, and here comes Tanner Thorson at 28 trying to make hay. Slings it down in the corner, ricochets off the rim for the 28 car. Looking to the outside of Justin Grant down the back straightaway. Runs it deep down into turn number 3. Trying to sell some T-shirts and rip his way up through the field, and he's coming. At the 28, now scored 6th on the field. So we got one around. The caution flag is going to come out yet again. And these final 4 laps as we're back underway. Dom slows down into the corner. Jade kicks it sideways. Meserol back behind the 7X car. Gives her a little shot in the shorts down the back straightaway and hustles her into the corner. Jade losing her grip on Zach Dom. Dom just too dominant up front. They don't come to dominate her for nothing. So he races into turn number 1 and 2 and down the back chute. Not close enough to get a hold of him. They need a misstep out of the wily veteran. So he'll race out turn number 4. Came away with a podium finish last night. Heads into turn number 1. The white flag fluttering about. This is the final trip around for the 7P car. And Zach Dom is looking to pick up a win here on night number 2 with the hustle at the high banks. Out of turn number 4, checkered flag comes out, and that's a done deal. Dom's going to take her around the big track. Picked up a win on the big track. He picks up a win on the little one. Doesn't have quite the gear in it. Up and now the car he comes, race fans. How about it? Make some noise for Zach Dom. So we'll send it down with Drake York.
3,215 days since Zach Dom was in victory lane here at Belleville, and he gets it done here on night number 2 with the NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midgets. Brings it home for Ramco. Taylor Courtney down here in victory lane with the rest of the Ramco crew. And this place means a lot to Zach. He's going to savor this one, as you said, Ched and Pat. He'll get decorated by USAC's Keegan Fly, and we'll get him around the front of the car for a quick word. Zach, I know this place means a lot to you, so can you even put into words what it means to be back in victory lane here at Belleville, especially with the NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget Series?
Yeah, this is badass. We won a prelim night on the half mile, which was pretty cool, and ran second to Rico and on the finale, and I thought that was pretty damn cool. And obviously, if you're a historian or you've been racing midgets like I have, you would rather be on the big track. You know, it's obviously still cool. So you guys know what's up. You guys been here before. I mean, but it's not in the cards anymore, you know. So we're still wanting a USAC race on the small track, so we've won one on each track now, and pretty badass. These guys called me last week to come out here and run this, and you know, I can't say no. I mean, I got other shit I could be doing at home and working and other stuff, and but this is a hell of a lot more fun. So I just can't thank these guys enough. They gave us a good car, and got to say hi to my wife and kid back home. I'm sure they're asleep by now, but they couldn't make this trip. But I'm gonna try to be back home by the time they wake up in the morning.
After you took the checker, you took a lap around the big track. What was that feeling like to drive around the big track? I know you said you wanted to be out on the big track, but what was that like to take that big victory lap around the old circle here at Belleville?
Well, I need to take 200 points of gear away from it so I could actually run more than about 50 feet. But it was cool. The Silver Crown race is going to be pretty good. They haven't had a ton of laps on there yet, but they're going to get that. They're going to get it up on the fence. So it'll Silver Crown race will be like what Belleville should be, and it'll be a pretty good race to watch.
How about our race fan, Zach Dawn, back in Belleville victory lane?